All right, what's up, everybody? Matty D here. It is Wednesday. It's June 11th, 2025. Just going to be really quick before I get into this timeline. I'm going to skip over what was in yesterday's video. We know about the executive orders, January and April, okay? The home invasion and then the April one to go along with it, all right? So I'm not going to go through that stuff. This, again, is as transparent as the entire pandemic, how Trump aided it. Just remember, Crimson Contagion, right? Trump administration, January 2019 to August 2019, to simulate a flu pandemic and saying they can't get all these resources, all this stuff, and blah, 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 and this is how it's going to happen and rapidly spreading, okay? Crimson Contagion, all right? Findings come out September. Trump's executive order in September for the flu vaccine for a flu pandemic. Event 201 in October. And there you go, goes into the whole thing. Same type of shit, all right? So, even with this. Now, January executive order. Trump comes out, all right? Trump administration deactivates the National Law Enforcement Police Misconduct Database, all right? So he comes out and starts taking all this shit at the end of February, all right? May 29th, other people are showing it too, how he deleted the Federal Police Misconduct Database. All right, so did all that. All right, he did all that, coming out, all this type of shit. You just gotta love it. All right, these things, again, things like this. This was in June. All right, let's go back to May. So May 12th, 2025, this article comes out by NAARPR.org. May 25th, day of action opposing Trump's anti-George Floyd Act executive order. Again, George Floyd, all you got to do is Google these things. Number one, Trump is Scottish. Trump is a Scottish Mason. Trump got his Scottish coat of arms in 2012. Even look up the naked Trump statue and zoom in on the crossed fingers. It even has a Freemasonic ring on it while he's completely naked. All right? They throw it in your faces. People can't even see this shit for what it truly is. George Floyd is a Scottish Rite Mason. Just look up George Floyd pornography or sex videos and look at the huge, which they didn't have on his dead body, quote unquote, when he was shot, the huge double-headed eagle, the Scottish Rite Masonic eagle emblem tattooed on his entire upper his chest and torso. Okay? Double-headed eagle, Scottish Rite. He's a Mason. Okay? These riots are taking place again after everything that happened. 3/3, 1992, you have the riots, all this shit. 33 years later of the LA riots, all right, that took place after the Rodney King shit. Okay, all happening again. 33s, all in your face, all the Masons, all this shit, chaos, all right, order out of chaos, all of it happening. George Floyd Act executive order, all right, his anti-George Floyd. And what are they talking about right here? April 28th, Donald Trump signed the Strengthening and Unleashing America's Law Enforcement. And that's the thing I was talking about, the executive order. All right. This EO is the Trump administration's attempt to undo any and all restraints put on police departments after the George Floyd rebellion. All right. All right. Just showing you again his timeline of how he's going, that this is all about making the police more militarized, more police powers, deleting their misconduct databases. So from now on, when you start getting audited and all this type of shit, and they're going to start popping up these things all over all these cities, all right, across the country, watch. Just watch. I tried to pre-warn something huge was happening. And when I really read it, and I went through it, and then went back to, and I did a video a second time on that thing again, after my initial, something big is coming. I was mentioning the immigration crap. You just smell it. It's right there. And that's what they are using right now. All right. There's even the stuff going on right now. As of Tuesday, Trump administration, this is yesterday, Trump administration asked federal court not to dismiss charges against a Milwaukee County judge who the agencies were coming into her courthouse to remove a person, all right, based on the immigration crap. She told them, and again, this guy was 31 years old, Eduardo Flores Ruiz, okay, 31, 33 in your face again. Anyway, I digress. Judge Hannah Dugan here, okay, she told this guy to go out a different side door, but she told these agencies, like, you have an administrative warrant. You don't have a judge-issued warrant. You're not welcome in certain parts of the area. You can't be in the courtrooms. You can't be over here. You can't be there. This again, now what they're doing, and this shit is going to be going on, I think, July 21st. And I think something big is going to be coming 7/7/7, July 7th, all right, 25. I just have it in my gut feeling again. But this is what's going on, and Trump is overpowering these judges, and he's telling them, and this was in his April 28th executive order, holding people accountable. Law enforcement people, political people, judges, the governors, mayors, these types of things, and people. All right. The other article I have open is the same thing. All right, showing the same shit going on. Urges court not to dismiss case against Wisconsin judge, which when something like this happened before, the whole thing was dismissed. But again, no, this is all about him giving more militarized power to the police, deleting databases. Again, my brother's a cop. He runs the entire Santa Monica SWAT team. He's in charge of it. He's in charge of Santa Monica County for the most part of like a lot of shit. And my brother's a good guy. He's not a dirty cop. But I'm just showing you here the playing cards and what's truly going on. So now from now on, if they're getting audited and these people are coming in there, and if Trump truly goes and gives them that the carte blanche, ultimate power and stuff, if they wanted to just declare, a martial law, which I don't think is going to happen, but you guys can see it. It's all right here. It's all in the playing cards. It's all in his orders. It's all with removing databases, deleting this shit. Just open your eyes, people. There's a reason it is so hard for me to listen to other people. It really, really is, because they are just glazing things. They're selling things, they don't pre-warn things, they don't show all these things. They still play like, sometimes a lot of people think that there's a good politician, Trump was the good guy, Trump's gonna fix America, Trump's the no bullshit, Trump and Musk, and yet they're sparring together right now, right? They spars together. And yet what's supposed to happen in October 2025 based on a thing that was run under the Trump administration as well in 2017? Spars. Right? The St. Paul, right, from Minnesota, St. Paul acute respiratory syndrome, and it was simulated for 2025 in October. And now you got Trump and Musk who spars over each other in 2025 going on right now too. Because like I said, man, Trump's whole administration, they did all pandemic shit. They did all this stuff pre-planned, all that crap, no matter how the fuck you look at it. And all you see is still people talking Tony Fauci bullshit. People still will not be blatant with the truth that all forms of government and all these politicians and everybody who votes are a fucking problem. And trust me, what I keep telling you, and I've been saying it since Trump entered the arena, almost 10 years now, nothing is stopping it. There is no helping the fucking people. There's none. Peace, I'm out.